Welcome, basketball fans, to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. The first round of the Western Conference playoffs continue. It's going to be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Houston Rockets. Tip-off is moments away.
All right, you can join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, and welcome to 2K Sports and the NBA. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and Houston. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And guys, taking a look at Klay Thompson, what will we see from him, do you think, today?
And guys, how many times have we seen him just drill that corner three? For whatever reason, that's just his shot. He sees that shot so well. Obviously, it's a little closer than other three-pointers, but that's his comfort zone for sure.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch-and-shoot jumpers. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
Taking a look at Houston, a critical juncture in the series for them, even though they lead the series 2-1. A win or a loss tonight can have a dramatic effect on the outcome of this series.
Yeah, this huge game. I mean, every game in the playoffs is big, Kevin, but this one just feels big from an emotional standpoint. You get the victory, you go up 3-1, and you have a virtual stranglehold on the series.
Yeah, they can't afford to lose this one. That's my opinion. I mean, not here at home. Come on now. It will completely change the outlook of the series. I mean, they did so well to swipe that home court advantage, and you don't want to give it right back.
Here's Ellis. Gets it to go.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They easily took Thursday's game.
They had a great start to that game. A couple guys got hot early, and it seemed to become contagious. Everybody started shooting the ball well at that point.
Typically if there's a hot shooter, the defense can make an adjustment and lean everything towards stopping him and let somebody else beat you, but that wasn't an option in that game.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Camby. It's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
And so it's Dallas with it. Jay, Brooks covering. The shot's good from Jay.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Brooks dishes to Ellis. Back to Brooks. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Carter with it. Passes it to Jay.
Hammer time!
And he dunks it down.
Windmill that baby home. That's how to throw it down with the flourish, guys.
And he does it on the reverse just for good measure. Wow, what showmanship.
Man, is that fun.
Ellis kicks to Parsons.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ballgame. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Parsons was really a surprise coming out of Florida. Had a big impact his rookie season with Houston. Very reliable in a lot of areas. Can handle the ball, can knock down a long-range shot, and a better defender than you think as well.
That is what makes Parsons such an easy guy to send down on the floor. You know exactly what he's going to give you on offense, and is very consistent. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. Well, we've got a chance. Let's now take a look at the regular season's slickest passing teams. The Mavericks, number 1.
Sometimes it's tough to give up the ball to a teammate, but the good teams do it. They don't settle for just a good shot. They're looking for the best shot. And these guys have been unselfish all season long.
Lynn's shot is off. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I'd do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
Irving kicks to Carter. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Then the pass to Ellis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Lynn with it. with 1 on the clock. It'll count. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the first quarter. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Calderon is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Nowitzki. And there's Clark. And it's Marion in the power forward position. Ashik dishes to Ellis. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, Ellis is just a dynamic scorer, as we all know. A penetrator, a lane runner. He's a guy who can absorb contact in transition and still finish off plays. Just one of the best perimeter players that we have in this league.
He really is. He's always been a great scorer. He's been asked to take a lot of big shots. That's nothing new for him to have the ball in his hands with the game on the line. You never know. We might see another game winner here tonight.
And it's Omer Ashik with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Harris off the drive. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist, and we're seeing great offensive movement.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Marion against Ellis. Gets the bucket. Ellis has got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Calderon. On the wing there. Harris outside. And the three ball is good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Rockets trail by 4. .146 left in the first half. Garcia, guarded by Marion, 11 feet away, and it's Houston with another.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Brooks misses.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Here's Irving. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Well, a solid blend of aggression and athleticism drove these small forwards to lead their position in block shots during the regular season. Well, you look at Jay, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks. And, of course, Kevin Durant.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in the league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the inside.
And that's the ideal makeup of a wing defender. The perimeter defense is really a requirement. I mean, you've got to be able to do that, but you can also block shots like these guys can, you become even more valuable.
Fires, high post. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jay, Brooks covering. Here's Irving. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Mavericks have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. And the Rockets making a change here. Both free throws good for Irving.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Brooks against Irving. Brooks outside. Pass to Kanan. Ellis outside. Rocket 6. The alley-oop. There's the block. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing. But with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket.
Now, presented by Sprint.
What unbelievable postseason action we've got going on so far. This is 2K Sports as we get deeper into round 1 of the playoffs. Mavericks playing well up to the break. They're looking for a win in this series to tie it up 2 games apiece. Through 2 quarters, their offense has been simply unstoppable. Bucket after bucket after bucket after bucket after bucket, you get it. Jay with some valuable contributions. He has 6 points and also has been a factor with his rebounding. And midway through, the Rockets are still alive. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. A difficult first half for Aaron Brooks. Dreadful from the field. He hasn't connected on any of his shots. And now back to the game in Houston. Great to have you with us. See you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup.
A good quarter for Ellis. 9 points and the 1 steal.
Now, it's all him today. He's got more points than the rest of the team combined.
That is something else, guys.
Chandler Parsons out there with Campbell. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Ellis. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Out to Carter. Thompson outside. Jay. And Durant with the block.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all. Guys, they've missed their first 3 shots in the 3rd quarter.
Poked away. The tie for the ball. Here's Parsons. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the best.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Here's Jay. Gets it to go. Jay's got 8 points.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
Throws it up high. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Here's Jay. Thompson inside. He's guarded by Ellis. Second chance shot. And Durant sends it back.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Samuel Dallenberg picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks making a switch here. Parsons against Nowitzki. Lynn kicks to Brooks. Back to Lynn. 6 on the shot clock. That's good.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
1:21 left to play here in the 3rd. Here's Thompson. Dallas calls timeout. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. So put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during the season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Jay's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
In the pass to Parsons. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Parsons got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
And that one's good.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Rockets trail. Sent back by Dallenberg. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Irving. From 17 feet out. Some solid defense there from Lynn. Rockets have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Hill sets the screen for Lynn. The timely screen gave him a step, but he took it all the way. Lynn's got his second basket of the night. And here is Irving. There's the pass to Jay. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Irving for 3. It is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Oh, what a monster shot to close out the third. They've taken the lead going into the final.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've just continued to shoot well.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Dallenberg. Jay out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Carter in at the 3 set.
Well, Kevin, he's extremely adept at creating his own shot. You know, we got a lot of catch-and-shoot guys in the NBA, but players who can beat you off the dribble and score are tough to come by.
And, you know, he's also a tough finisher, Steve. There's very little a defender can do if he gets to within arm's length of the basket.
The drive by Brooks. Outside Durant. And Samuel Dallenberg picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Here is Durant. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Durant hits them both.
He's just got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of high-pressure situation.
And stolen by Parsons. It's Brooks on the wing. Durant dishes to Brooks. Great look, but off the mark.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Thompson with the bucket.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 5. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Outside, Lynn, Parsons. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Ellis against Thompson. Ellis kicks to Camby. Shot clock at 6. Fader on the way. It's blocked. And that one's good. Ellis.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half in the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
And the pass to Ellis. To the inside. Houston moving it around. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. In low to Dallenberg. Stolen by Candy. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Lynn. To tie it up. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
The roll back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Nowitzki with the screen on Lynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jay. No good. Another shot. It's good!
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Myers, what's your take?
With this much time left on the clock, I try to shoot from as close to the basket as possible because that way you have enough time for a quick putback if you miss.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
Nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Curry, Boris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at the Jordan Player of the Game.